Some people like to drink smoothies, and other people like to drink just the pure juice because it has all of the nutrients, the phytonutrients, the vitamins and minerals, without having your body to digest all of the pulp. And so this is the main reason why I came up with a easy to use juicer that extracts the pulp and also is relatively inexpensive. My preferred blender to use with the juice press is the Vitamix blender because it's so powerful and you can keep it at a low RPM and prevent all of your fruits and vegetables from overheating, which would cause loss of nutrients. So the Vitamix does a wonderful job of blending all of the ingredients that you put in there and create the pulp for the juicy. Green leafy vegetables are the most nutritious foods that you can put in your body. However, the taste of green leafy vegetable juice is not all that great. It doesn't taste very good. So in order to compensate for that, you need to put some fruits into the mix. But you have to be careful what fruits that you add if you have diabetes, because sugar or fructose in fruits can be very damaging if you do have diabetes. Doing the Gerson therapy is probably the best for health, and it's been around for many, many years. Dr. Gerson came up with this and cured many people of cancer. I found a YouTube video which thoroughly explains the Gerson therapy. If you type in "from a cancer survivor" and listen to that video, it's quite lengthy, but it's extremely thorough as to how our bodies processes all of the nutrients that you put in to it. So I hope that you can look at that from a cancer survivor in YouTube. Do a search on that, and you'll greatly benefit from it. Now, relative to the Vitamix blender, or whatever blender that you may be using in order to create the pulp for juicing with the juicy press, it's very important to add a little bit of water because the green leafy vegetables don't have that much moisture or water content. So in order to blend the leaves properly, it's very important to add just maybe 1 cup of water, and on the slowest speed that can possibly be handled with the blender that you have. And then you blend it for a shorter length of time and prevent heating or overheating all of the vegetables and the fruits. And this will preserve all the nutrients, but water is an additional 1 cup of water will not hurt any of the nutrients, and it will make everything blend into a usable pulp for the juicy press. Now that we've blended all of the fruits and vegetables together into a pulp slurry, it's time to go ahead and separate the juice from the pulp, or the pulp from the juice. And so in this video I'm using a bag, but I found that it's easier if you just use a cloth, put it over the pan, same as the bag, and then you just fold it in thirds in both directions so as to lock in all of the pulp within the juice bag. So the juice bag will go ahead and self-seal because of the pressure of the hydraulic jack. And so all of the juice will then be squeezed out of the cloth into the first pan, which has 4 holes in all 4 corners that allows the juice to drip down into the lower pan. And that's how the little juicing press actually works. Here, as you can see, the majority of the pressing is finished, and we're removing the jack and also the press plate, which is made out of polyethylene, which is food safe, and the pans are stainless steel, which are also food safe. And then we're just breaking it down now, removing the spacer plate from between the bottom pan and the top pan. And now the pure juice that is pulp free is just poured into the glass with all of its nutritious values that have been preserved because of slow blending in the blender, and also the cold pressing, which didn't create any heat whatsoever. And now you have a pure, fresh green juice, or any kind of juice that you wish to make. Now I'm resetting up the press for a second juicing, putting the bag back into the top pan and putting the pressing plate on there, and also the hydraulic jack on top of that. I'll just release the pressure a little bit, put it under the top bar, lock it up, and we'll just go ahead and exert pressure and pump up the jack and do a final press just to make sure that we get as much juice as possible from our produce. And so this is an easy way of getting pure juice with all the nutrition at a reasonable price. Here we're going to make sure that we get every last drop of juice out of that pressing cloth or bag, and exert as much pressure on the little hydraulic jack as possible. Put the whole 4,000 pounds or 2 tons of pressure on that bag to make sure that we extract all of the possible juice that we can possibly get out of that. And it's just that simple. So this is basically a second pressing of the same pulp. Now I'm sure that a person with a little practice can go ahead and perform this entire pressing process with the Juicy Press at a much faster pace than I did trying to explain everything in this video. The video is 13 minutes long, and I think I could probably do it less than half the time with a little practice. So good luck. Four years ago, I cured lymphoma cancer, and this year I had quadruple coronary bypass, open heart surgery, and that was enough for me to realize that my health is very important, and the reason why I came up as an engineer with this design of the Juicy Press. Not only good luck, but bottoms up, good health to you, and have a long, healthy life.